What's going on, everybody? It's me, it's your boy, World's World. Um, Back at it with another video. I know it's been a long time. A few things up here in this general region um, has changed since the last time you saw me. And yeah, I I apologize for that. Of course, you're probably tired of hearing me say that, and I'm tired of us meeting up like this. But there's just a lot to talk about today, and I want to share with some of you guys today, um, and go into what's been going on, I should say. This is definitely going to be one of those um, emotional videos. It's not necessarily everything about basketball, so if you're here thinking that it's about basketball, I apologize. That'll come later. But this is definitely a video that I want to get off my chest, the monkey off my back, whatever cliche you want to put in there. So yeah, let's get that started. Again, not a lot of edits on this video as well. So this is coming very genuine, very sincere from the heart, and something that I feel like I should share with y'all. With that said, get the elephant out the room. An icon passed away a couple weeks ago. A legend, a hero, everything to the human race. And I mean, that might sound a lot, but you should see on the internet, see on social media how much Kobe Bryant has meant to the world. And without going into too much detail, because I'm sure everybody has their own story, or we can all connect with the same story. But Kobe was definitely everything and anything to me. He was much bigger than a basketball player, much bigger than life towards me, and it still doesn't feel real to this day. And I'm felt better. I'm getting better about it, but there's still times where I'm like shocked, just as shocked as I was when I first heard the news. You know, somebody bringing up Kobe's name, or seeing a picture or some videos of not just even him playing basketball, him with his daughter, him having an emotional speech, everything. And that's something I'm going to have to try and deal with. It's very difficult, but eventually we'll all get there, right? Kobe, to me, outside of basketball and seeing him being the greatest basketball player I will probably ever see, was his ability to face adversity and take it to another level, as far as raising his game, raising his IQ, raising his mentality. And you know, you can go down the list. Some of his very first playoff games, you know, he's airballing 3-pointers. The way he responded to that was 18 straight All-Star games. The dealing with the sex rape allegations, and I know that's a touchy subject, but he came out hooping that year. He was legitimately identifying himself as, I'm an alpha. I am not just a beta with Shaq. I am a real dude that you need to be fearing every single night on the court. Dealing with stuff on his personal life with Vanessa, and she wanted to have a divorce. He was determined that, no, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make it. I'm going to find a way. Whether we got to go to counseling, I have to develop my faith, whatever costs. He wanted to stay with Vanessa. And even to the point of his last game, people didn't think that he would be able to transition into real life, and that he was just a basketball player. that very next year he won an Emmy or Oscar. I can't remember right now, but he won an award that not an athlete would get. Not every athlete would get. And so Kobe inspired me to always be better, through adversity, through troubled times, through the darkness. And just to give you a little insight on my life, dealing with the passing of my dad, I've been able to get through that. Dealing with my torn Achilles, I got past that in 4 months. Typically that injury is 5 to 9 months, somewhere in that time frame. Playing college ball when I always had a knee problem or some kind of issue going on with injuries, I was able to at least play 1 year. And the list goes on, much more than just what I labeled on. And for someone that I've never met in my entire life, I've only been 10 feet away from Kobe Bryant. He had such an impact in my life that words cannot describe it. Only emotions, the feeling right here, can explain all that. With that said, he has helped me get through a lot in life, but there is one thing that I have struggled for more or less of the past, I want to say 5 years, half a decade, somewhere around that time frame. And I've just never been able to find a way to deal with it. I have tried other avenues, and I've tried other means and ways that only I will be able to deal with, and I haven't felt better. I keep coming back to this point in my life, and I just need some answers. And this is where I'm going to get very vulnerable. Again, this is not for attention. This is not for money, to make money. I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't make money outside of my main income. This is something that's much bigger than any of that. I'm asking for help, and I'm spreading this for awareness, because I know I'm not the only one that has these feelings like this. But yeah, here we go. So the thing that I struggle with personally, and that's been attributed to real life now, is my fear of being alone. It's a real thing for me. You can call it soft, you can call it fake, you can call it a lot of things, but it is something very real to me that I don't know how to explain very well to others, but I'm going to try my best. And that it goes for relationships with a woman, as far as, having a soulmate and stuff like that, relationship with friends, family, anything. And, not many people will know that about me, because when I'm in the moment, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm able to compartmentalize that and be able to go through that experience, that environment, without having to be so in my own thoughts and trying to face my own demons. But when I'm by myself and when I'm not doing too much, that's where it gets very challenging for me. It gets very nerve-wracking. it gets um, it gets very dark, and I it's a shame that, one of my favorite people of all time had to pass away for me to finally be open up and ask for some help. But I think through his passing, I think through all his messages, you know, of him saying, strive for greatness, whatever you see that you think matters to you, try and be the best at it. And I haven't been able to feel like the best person that I possibly could be. I definitely think I could be a better friend. I definitely think I can be a better son. I definitely think I can be a better human being. And I just haven't been there. And I want to change that. I'm asking for some help. I've reached out to whatever my insurance is with mental health. I've asked my job if they have somebody I can talk to. I've done a lot of stuff because I knew this is getting serious when it started affecting my personal life even more than what I could control. I obviously, you guys haven't seen me do a lot of videos. You haven't seen me do the podcast with Steve, coming up with new ideas of podcasts. I've physically put on some weight. Probably not hard to see, or it's very hard to see from this angle or from any angle from me. But I definitely know that I've put on a lot more weight. My love for the game of basketball itself, in order to play, talk about it, write about it, everything, it's very high and low, up and down, and that's never been the case for me ever. Even when I tore my Achilles, I was still laying on this bed over here and trying to work on my jump shot. I struggle with it. I don't know how else to say it. And I think with Kobe's passing, I've been able to finally have that strength to just say enough is enough. And that I need some help. And last year was very tough when it comes to relationships in general. Without stating names, it was definitely up and down. Some didn't know what they want. Some weren't sure if I was the right person. And it just put me in a very dark place for quite some time. And, I've looked forward to 2020 to try and change that. And that's why I'm here talking to you guys. Chris is one of my best friends. I haven't really talked to him about this. My friend BLT, you guys seen him on some of our chats, especially on Coast to Coast. I haven't really told him too much about this. My good friend Steve, my best friend Steve, all three of these guys, I really haven't told them much. My mom, my support system, my the love of my life, the woman that will always be there for me in life. I've told her maybe this much. And part of me just doesn't want to disappoint her. So, I'm terrified of being alone. I'm terrified of not being able to reach my goals I'm scared of reaching my goals by myself and not being able to share those riches and experiences and endeavors with someone. I know I'm 26 and, you know, I got my whole life in front of me, but this is, I need find ways of being able to deal with it. It's not healthy. And I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to end a video like that, but it's truly coming from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Like, I'm holding back tears. I don't have any more tears. I thought I didn't have any more tears because, you know, whole thing with Kobe, but I need help. Okay. With that said, I'm gonna try it on a light mood. Coast to Coast should be coming on when I post this video, sometime today at 7:30. I'm looking forward to it. I've missed you guys. I missed everybody. I miss talking to everybody. I miss the trolls. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I miss doing the Tillman and Warren show. That's definitely going to be coming back. And I'm thinking about doing another show. And we're going to talk about Star Wars in general and what topics happen in there and stuff like that. That'll come out in a future date. I just don't know when right now. That's definitely in the works though. But yeah, I'm gonna stay positive. I am always a positive person. I try my best to stay positive, even if the glass is half empty or whatever the cliche is. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay positive. I'm gonna get through this. I always get through everything. That's the mama mentality, and I'm reaching out. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, y'all. I really appreciate it. Listen to my 2 cents. I know it's not very happy than I usually am, but it is something serious that I'm going through. But yeah, check out all the other videos I have, y'all. Be greatly appreciated. And I'll be seeing you guys in the future. All right, y'all. Peace.